Good morning student. I Purnima welcome you to my class of English, and today we are going to repeat the same topic which we were doing, that is subject verb agreement. So before starting that topic children, I would like to revise all the basic concept of grammar, because otherwise you won't be able to understand. So I will be revising some of the basic thing. So first thing which I would like to revise is subject, object and verb. So first of all, I would like to tell you something about the verb in a layman language. What is a verb? Verb is that word in a sentence which tells us that what a person or thing does, or what it has taken as action, or what is the state of a person or thing or animals. So this is a verb. So children, what does a verb tell? Verb tell us, verb is that word which tells us that what work has been done, what action has been taken, and what is the state of a person or thing. Like the baby is lying unconscious. So unconscious is the state. Okay, now what a person or thing does. She writes, Sita writes on the board. So write is the work. Okay. I teach, I am teaching. Teaching is a verb here. Okay. Then what action has been done? She is dancing. She is dancing. So here what action has been done, children? Here dancing is the action which has been done. So once I think this word is clear to you, now we will come to subject. So in a sentence, a noun or pronoun which comes before the verb, that is a subject of the sentence. Children, don't get confused with subject and predicate, which is a part of a sentence. Okay, that is something different. I am talking about here subject and object. So like Sita writes in her copy. So children, Sita is a subject, this is a verb, and this is the object. So noun and pronoun, why this is a subject? Because noun and pronoun which is coming before the verb, that is a subject, and noun and pronoun which is after the verb, that is a object. Because if you will, I will be teaching you subject verb concord, this thing will be important. Then children, you should know what is the first person, second person, third person, because subject is either it can be a noun or it can be a pronoun. So first person, second person, third person is actually a pronoun. Okay. Now in first person singular we are having I, and in plural we have we. In second person we are having in singular you, and in plural we are using you or your. Then we come to the third person. Okay. In third person, what is there? Third person singular is he, she, it, any name or any singular thing. Okay. So first person is I and we, second person is you and your, third person singular is he, she, it, any name or any singular thing, and third person plural is children, they, them. Now children, it is a third person singular where lot of changes takes place. Okay. Now subject verb agreement is, subject verb concord means subject and verb agreement. That means subjects and verb is agreeing with each other. So there are many rules. Already I have discussed 2 rules with you. 3-4 rules I think we have discussed yesterday. So once again I revise those rules. If children, what are the rules? That if a subject is singular, then the verb will also be singular. Okay. If a subject is singular, then the verb will also be singular. Okay. So like you can see here we can take the same example. Sita is a singular subject. So children, the verb here is also singular. How do we know this verb is a singular? Because children, in singular verb we add s or es. In singular verb, what is added? s or es is added. Okay, so what do we add? We add s or we add es. Now, subject, object, verb. Sita writes in her copy. So you can see singular subject is here and write is a singular verb. So children, rule number 1 is that with singular subject we use singular verb. What is rule number 1? With singular subject we use singular verb. Now we will come to rule number 2. With plural subject we use plural. With plural subject, what do we use? We use plural verb. For example, boys go to see match. So here subject is plural and you can see this is verb is also plural and here verb is singular. Okay, boys go. So now how do we know that the verb is singular or the plural? So in singular verb, just remember it is just opposite of subject. Okay, if a subject is plural we add s or es, but if a verb is singular we use s or es with singular verb. This is the rule. Okay, and if the verb is plural we never add s or es with the verb. So children, just remember one thing, with singular subject, okay, we use singular verb and with plural subject we use plural verb. Then I also told you children yesterday some of the rules and let me revise those rules. Okay, so one of the rule was that when two or more singular subjects are connected by and, the verb should be in plural. Okay, so when two or more subject is connected by and, so verb here will be plural, like Rekha and Meena are friends. So you can see two nouns are there, subjects are there, they are connected by and verb used here is plural. Okay, so what is the children, third rule number 3? When two subjects are there and they are joined by the word and, okay, so the verb will be plural. Madhu and Gitanjali are colleagues or are the classmates. So this you have to see. Now one other rule which I have told you yesterday, that I am going to revise it just now also, that when two singular nouns refer to the same person, the verb must be in singular. Okay. When children, when two subjects, when two nouns are there, okay, and those two nouns refer to the same person, okay, so the verb it will be singular, like my father So children, guide and philosopher refers to the same person. My father, who is guide and philosopher, is my friend. So here verb will be singular. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you. My So children, this and this refer to the same person, and so the verb is singular. Alright, so the verb is singular. My friend and colleague. My friend. So these two are the same person. So children, you have to remember this thing, that when two characters is there of the same person, then the verb will be singular. Okay, so this was the rule. And now so when two singular noun refers to the same person, the verb must be singular. Now children, when two or more nouns make one unit, the verb must be singular. Okay, when two nouns makes one unit, then the verb must be singular. Like curry and rice, it is one unit. Is my favorite food. So children, this is one unit. This is taken as one unit. Okay, and the verb here is singular. This is taken as one unit, and the verb here is singular. Now, when a singular subject is qualified by each or every. Now, this is another rule, children. When a singular subject, when each or every is there before singular subject, then the verb must be singular. Okay. So, when each or every is there, then the verb is singular. Like this example we can write. Each boy was given a sweet. Okay, each boy. So here this is noun and each is before it, and this is singular. Each boy was given a sweet. Each boy was given a sweet. So this was singular. Well children, then every girl has a book of her own. Every girl has a mobile of her own. You can write it. Now one more thing which I want to say, if one of is there, okay, if one of is there and that one of is followed by plural noun, that means if some plural nouns are there and if one of is followed by that plural noun, then the verb is always singular. Like so children, one of is there before noun with plural noun and the verb is singular. Okay, one of is there is with plural noun and the verb is singular. Okay. Now children, new rule is there which I am going to teach you. When two nouns are linked by either or, neither nor, the verb agrees with the later noun. Now just try to understand this. Okay, when two nouns are there, alright, when any two nouns are there and it is joined by either or, neither nor. When two nouns are there, just try to understand this children. When two nouns are there and when it is joined by either or, neither nor, either or, neither nor. So children, the verb will be according to the later noun. The verb will be according to the later noun. Now for example, just now with the help of the example, I think people will understand much better. Okay. So neither, we will take this example, neither. So neither food was neither food nor clothes were available. Now children, try to understand this. When two nouns are there, so what are the two nouns here? One is food and the other is clothes. What are the two nouns here? One is the food and the other is clothes. When two nouns are there, and then you have to see the noun which is later, which comes later. Okay, the noun which comes afterward. Like here children, the noun which is later here is clothes. Okay, what is the noun which is here? It is clothes. The noun which comes later here is clothes. So that's why children, the verb will be according to this noun. So this is plural, so verb will be plural. I hope you have understood. Now children, let me tell you again, if either or, neither nor is there. If either or is there and neither nor is used before two nouns. So the noun which is later, which comes later, like children, here you will see clothes. Clothes is the noun which comes later, which came later. So children, clothes here is plural. So plural verb will be used. Plural verb will be used. That means according to the later noun, the verb is also used here. Okay. Now, then we can take one more example of neither the boys and not the teacher is here. So children, here it is plural boys, but here the later noun is singular. So the verb is here singular. Okay, because according to the formula, if we are using either or neither nor, two nouns are followed by either or nor and neither and nor. So the noun which is later, which came later, the verb will be according to their noun. So here children, teacher is singular, so verb will also be in singular. Verb will not be in plural. So this is the rule children. Okay. So one example we can take of either or. Later, either Sheila or their servants were gone. So you can see children, it is the case of either or, and here servant is plural. So here plural verb is used. Either Sheila or the servants were called. Okay. Now, rule number 8. I am going to discuss with you people now rule number, no, it is rule number 9. So, rule number 9. Now, so what is rule number 9, children? When a sentence begins with introductory there, that means children, when the sentence begins with the word there, there, the verb should agree with the noun that follows it. Okay, so the verb should agree with the noun that follows it. Like, there are 6 boys in the class. Okay, so children, here this is a verb, because if after there, what if the subject is plural, the noun will be, the verb will be plural. Okay, and if some subject, if the noun is, if there is a singular noun is there, so the verb will be singular. Like, there is a table in my room. So children, first of all you have to see if the introductory word, that is the first word, is there. So in both the cases, first word is there, not there, which there, there. Okay, so in both the cases the first word is there, there, and children, if it is followed by plural noun, then the verb will be plural here. If it is followed by a singular noun, then the word will be here singular. Like in the second case, you can see there is a table, because only one table is there. Okay, the a table is followed by there. There is a table in my room. There is a table in my room. Okay, so if children, you have to see if introductory word, if first word is there, and children, then you have to see which what subject follows. Is it a singular subject it is following, then the verb will be singular, and if it is plural subject, the verb will be plural. Okay, so this was rule number 9. Now, few other rules which I am going to discuss with you, children. Now, noun connected with, together with, as well as. So children, if noun is connected with, together with, as well as, they take the verb according to the former noun. They take the verb according to the former noun. For example, the mother with her children goes to work. Okay, the mother with her children, they goes to work. The father as well as my mother has come. Now, this is again a very important point. If a plural noun, now children, you have to see if a plural noun is there and it is referring to distance, weight, height, amount of money, represent a single figure or quantity. It should be followed by a singular verb. Okay, so children, you have to see. It is a plural noun referring to distance, weight, height, amount of money, represent a single figure of quantity. It should be followed by a single verb. Okay, so 50 kilometer is a short distance. So if it is a plural noun, so 50 kilometers is a plural noun. Plural noun referring to distance, weight, height, amount of money. It represents a single figure or quantity. It should be followed by a singular noun. Now, she, for example, she paid him a 5 rupee note. She paid him a 5 rupee note. Alright. So children, now another example. Some of the books are there. Okay. Some of the books are there, and the name of a book, house or hotel, even if in the plural form, is treated as singular form. Okay, so if a name of a house is there or a book is there, hotel is there, and even if in the plural form is treated as singular. Like Gulliver's Travel is an interesting book. Okay, so in books, hotel, a book is there, house is there, hotel is there. If it is in the plural form, it is treated as singular. Okay. For example, we can see singular verb is there, though it is plural in form. Windows, it is plural in form. Okay, so you can see it, children. Then collective nouns take verb in singular, but when the individual are taken separately, verbs can be plural. Okay, this is important. Try to understand this. When a collective noun is there, okay, it takes verb in singular, but when the individuals are taken separately, verbs can be plural. Okay, when individuals are taken at separately, okay, the verbs can be plural. For example, the class is sitting quietly. The class is sitting quietly. Okay. The class is sitting quietly. So children, here you can see, children, when the collective nouns are there and they take verbs in singular, but when the individuals are taken separately, verbs can be plural. Okay. The class is sitting quietly. So here verb is taken when the whole class we are taking, so the verb is singular. But when the individuals are taken separately, then verbs can be plural. When the jury decision is one. The decision of jury is one. But children, when it will be coming to the individual person, then we will use, what we will use, children? We will use the, like you can see here, when children, the different person opinions will be there, then we will add the verb in plural. Okay. But when the decision of whole person will be one, then the verb will be singular. Then children, certain nouns such as clothing, food, furniture, crockery, cutlery, stationery and footwear are singular, and verb therefore should be singular. So what are the items which are, children, singular, which is taken as singular, like clothes, food, furniture, crockery, cutlery, stationery and footwear are singular, and the verb thereafter should be singular. Okay, like the furniture has been damaged. Okay, so here the furniture we will take it one. All right. Now children, there are certain phrases like a lot of, plenty of, most of and some of are used as singular when they refer to the amount of quantity, but they take plural when they refer to the number. Okay, and children, one more, the noun plural in form but singular in meaning take the verb which is singular. Like children, the noun which seems to us that they are plural, like the news. Okay, see this too. The news. People think this is singular, this is plural. But news is taken with news, we add singular verb. The news is fake. Okay. The news is fake. Fake means false news. Or economic. We say economics is a interesting subject. So now children, I conclude my video here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.